Coming up tonight on Blitz 16, presented by Bank Plus. The Pirates ship rolls into dog country. Pearl High looking to avoid an 0-2 start to regional play. Highlights on the way. How about a Rankin County rivalry? Bisca and Pelahatchie battle it out in district play. We'll tell you who got it done. And it's our Sonic Game of the Week. Madison Central looks to avenge last year's last-second loss to Warren Central. Friday nights just got serious. Tell them. I just called in a blitz. Wow!
It's Friday night. And this is Blitz 16.
Oh, yeah, Coach Clay. It's been a long time, brother. Good to see you once again. Let us begin with Tri-County Academy hosting Benton Academy. And, folks, White Street of Benton pretty much owned the first half. You see, there's a fumble recovery. Oh, he's a ball hawk, too, by the way. Picking off the pass in the red zone for the Raiders. And with his team up 5-0 in the second quarter, he shows off the athletic prowess, hurdles a defender for a first down, and, yes, that would lead to this. White Street. Mr. Highlight on the short touchdown run. Benton Academy up 12-0 over TCA in the second quarter. This look you see right there, that's not a happy man. Rebels head coach David Blunt told his team they were getting whooped one-on-one in every position. That must have fired up his squad. Just before the half, Tri-County Academy QB Bo Johnson gets the screen pass to Jacob Sones, the tight end, showing off the speed, some wiggles in and out of traffic. Nobody catches him en route to greener pastures. And how about this? TCA comes back to win it by a point. That's how you get it started, man. Welcome to the premier high school football show in the state of Mississippi. Blitz 16 presented by Bank Plus. Alongside Marcus Hunter, I'm Ray Cole.
And, you know, we're going to go ahead and get right into our Sunday game of the week. Warren Central enter the jungle tonight looking to get a big road win over Madison Central.
Possible playoff implications tonight, so our very own Josh Jackson has you covered from the city of Bricks.
Last year's game between Warren Central and Madison Central was huge. It ended in a 2-point win for the Vikings in the final seconds. This time, on Friday night, it was no different with huge playoff implications.
And if you weren't buying the hype surrounding this game, this one's so big that Lieutenant Governor Tate Reeves showed up. Nothing like playing in the jungle. That's where Madison Central hosted the Vikings of Warren County in their divisional matchup. We pick it up in the first. Darius Knight, or DJ as they call him, gets the carry and finds an opening. Ref ruled him out at the 1, but Vikings in scoring position. Next play, the bruising back finishes what he started, and with 4:18 left in the first quarter, Warren Central took a 7-0 lead. Madison Central will rely heavily on Will Brooks in the first half. Here he turns what could have been a loss into a game with some shifty moves. The drive would stall, however, and Warren Central kept the Jags out of the end zone after getting a huge stop on 4th down. Jesse Wilson got things going for the Vikings in the second quarter. He weaved in and out of traffic, making defenders look silly. He would get inside MC territory before being taken down. But the Jags D would keep them out of the end zone. Huge textbook tackle by Tiki McPhail, forcing the Vikings to settle for a field goal. That made it 10-0 Warren Central. They would add 2 more field goals before the break, making it 16-0 at halftime. In the third quarter, Jack Walker took control offensively. First, he connected with Quentin Ewell. And with the Jags in scoring position, he went to his big playmaker, tight end Grayson Gonter. That 5-yard touchdown reception with 2:43 to go in the third tightened the gap to 10 after the Madison Central 2-point conversion failed. It looked as if Coach Peterson's squad would get on a run after several promising drives, but 2 costly turnovers late in the game proved to be the difference maker, and for the second year in a row, Warren Central defeats Madison Central 16-6.
I think they're going to be ready. They were hurt from last year, and they hurt again.
Well, you know, some people look at that last year as a fluke. We looked at it as just a building block, and we continue to progress and get closer and closing that gap between us and Madison. And I'm proud of our team for responding the way they did in such a huge atmosphere and a big game for us.
After the game, head coach Josh Morgan of the Warren Central Vikings made a statement to his team saying the media will finally start picking us to win some of these games. Not a bad statement out here tonight with the 16-6 win, and they improved to 3-0 in region play. At the Sunday Game of the Week, Josh Jackson, 16, WAPT Sports.
Yeah, Coach, they'll start listening. I picked you.
And thank you, Josh Jackson. Here's a quick recap of tonight's matchup. Warren Central remains unbeaten in regional play. 16-6 is your final. They host Murrah next week. All right, now let's stay in Madison, Germantown High School. You know, the Mavericks 1-1 in district play going into tonight's matchup, looking to improve on that mark, taking on a Holmes County team that was 5-1 going into tonight's game. And it was a great night for football at Germantown, and it was a Dalton Bradfield show. Over 200 yards rushing in the first half for the Mavericks. They were up 28-14 when I got there. And here's Bradfield doing what he does best, making people miss on his way to the end zone for the touchdown. That would give them the lead. They already had it. It was a 30-yard touchdown, 35-14 at that point. Then fourth quarter action, same score, same man. Bradfield again, this time moving tacklers out of the way. 15-yard touchdown run, 42-14. Holmes County, though, still fighting in this one. Roderick English, he's going to drop back and throw the ball. And some English is going to get put on this pass as it is tipped. And is this Ole Miss Alabama over again? The tip and the catch. McKinney Dixon with the reception. Not a touchdown right there, but that would lead to this. Gregorius Wilson, he's going to back his way into the end zone, get spun around right here. No worries. He's just going to backpedal his way in there. Touchdown, but not enough. Germantown wins this game 42-22.
It's a big boy, man. All right, to Arrowland we go. Clinton looking to improve to 3-0 in regional play. They hosted Murrah tonight. Picked this one up in the third quarter. Home team already up 21-7. They're adding more to it. Read option goes to Darius Mayberry. The kid is so shifty and tight and open spaces. Mayberry makes that touchdown run look easy. Clinton leads 28-7. Next possession for Murrah. They quickly respond, facing 4th and long on the wrong side of the field. Zach Grady says go for it. It pays off in a major way. Stephen Mitchell to Jamario Dixon on the slant. Number 4, gone. Just like that, the lead back to 14. But once again, it's going to be pushed back to 21. Cam Akers, probably heard of him, has time in the pocket, puts one up to Jordan Patton. Jordan Patton, pretty good. He comes down with it for 6 more. In the end, Clinton goes on to win by a final of 44-20. All right, time for a water break, but don't go too far because when we return, JPS foes Forest Hill, Jim Hill collide. Both teams looking to avoid an 0-2 start in regional play. Keep it locked right here on Blitz 16.
All right, welcome back to Blitz 16, presented by Bank Plus. And as we all know, Northwest Rankin won their first 4 games of the season to start the 2015 campaign. But since then, 3 consecutive losses.
Yeah, and a loss tonight versus Callaway could possibly knock the Cougars out of the playoff race. Both teams looking for its first region win. We'll pick it up in the third quarter. Northwest Rankin's Braden Smith, this kid is an athlete, drops back to pass and finds Justin Nelson for a great diving catch for the first down. Later in the third, Braden Smith again for a 10-yard gain. This time he's going to use the legs. Told you the kid was a baller. Go ahead and move those chains. A couple of plays later, stop me if you've heard this one, Northwest Rankin's Braden Smith scrambling around. He's going to find Damian Carroll in the end zone for the touchdown. Boom. That boy can play. Later, Callaway trying to make something happen. This is Desmond Sanders taking the handoff for a gain of 25 yards. Nice game, too, by the way. Later in the fourth quarter, Callaway trying to get on the board, facing a long 2nd and 15. Tyrese Gibson finds Gabe Rogers for a 30-yard gain and a first down, but they didn't score any points. Northwest Rankin pitches a shutout in this one. The final score, 24-0.
All right, now let's head out to South Jackson Stadium for Jim Hill at Forest Hill, and this one got out of hand early. Quick swing pass to Najee Neal for the Patriots touchdown, and a little bit later for Forest Hill, they're rolling. They're going to find a guy by the name of Fred Hunter, no relation, launches a bomb to DeMonte Griffin, who just flat out outruns the defense. Patriots now up 14-0. The Tigers, though, would respond. Tough running by the quarterback, Quindarius Gibson, getting Jim Hill back within shouting distance. But remember that guy number 11 in blue? Yeah, he is pretty good. The bubble screen again to Griffin, and like I said, speed kills, and he has a lot of speed. The wideout blows past the secondary, gets the touchdown. Patriots look poised in this game as they get the victory over Jim Hill. Final score, 42-19.
All right, Jackson Prep still unbeaten on the season as they hosted Parkland Academy tonight. The Patriots D has been absolutely suffocating this season, only giving up 87 points in 7 games. Oh, and then I mentioned that it was homecoming tonight.
She's your queen to be, a queen to be forever.
Yeah, since some folks are tired of me singing it, time for the real thing. How about that? A time for the homecoming queen tonight at Jackson Prep. Here's some of that defense I was mentioning for Prep earlier. Tate Fowler has his own island. It's a no-fly zone. He picks off the pass. Prep gets a field goal to strike first. Push ahead to the second. Score now 10-0 Patriots. And offense now. Nice play fake from the home team. Quarterback Chance Lovertich keeps it. Easy touchdown scamper. 17-0 champs. They go on to win big by a final of 51-14. All right, Pearl trying to avoid a 3-game losing skid tonight. They faced off Terry on the road. Dangerous night in Terry because Johnny Winston is on the loose. Check out this tough run down the sideline. Kid almost takes out my cameraman, Micah. Back in Bulldog territory, they go back to the sophomore running back, and on the next play, he gets the 6. Terry fighting back as they always do. A couple of big plays from a big-time player. Jordan Johnson with some nice moves inside of Pirates territory. And now he's going to show off the arm. This kid can do it all. A nice ball to Kevin Berry. Pearl's defense just too much for those Bulldogs, though. They will score a bunch of points and force a bunch of turnovers, and they're going to win by a bunch. The final in that one, 49-13.
All right, so we're going to have more highlight action from across the state coming up. But first, some more Friday night finals from across the Magnolia State.
16 WAPT and Bank Plus congratulate Florence High senior running back Titus Lee, selected as the Blitz 16 Bank Plus Player of the Week with 8 carries, 137 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Congratulations, Titus Lee.
Yep, you know you look cool when you stand out in the crowd, and that's Marcus Hunter standing out in that crowd, folks. He was on hand with Michael Kimbrell of Bank Plus to present the Bank Plus Blitz 16 Metro Player of the Week award to that young man, Titus Lee of Florence High School. You heard his numbers from last week, 137 yards, averaged 17 yards per carry in that win. Mr. Lee, we'll see you at our end-of-year banquet at the Mississippi Sports Hall of Fame and Museum. Marcus.
Hey, that kid's pretty good.
Yeah,
saw that game last week. Okay, Madison St. Joe hosting Scott Central tonight. Always a good time over there in Bruins country.
Oh, yeah.
So let's take you back to Madison for the action in this one. Hey, Ray, homecoming for your alma mater.
Yes, sir.
Madison St. You're not going to sing?
I'm not. I'm going to leave it to my guy. Go ahead.
Yeah, just leave it to the guy. All right, let's go ahead to the highlights. Check it out first quarter. Tomas Holyfield. He's running the ball right here, but he kind of forgot the ball when he went to the ground. Yeah, coughed that one up, and the Bruins would recover, and you know what they say, that would lead to this. A kid by the name of Eric Diamond and kicking the field goal. Now, normally field goal kickers, that's all they do. Run out there, kick field goals, put up 3 points.
Sure.
Yeah, and then they go back to the sideline. Okay. Well, not Diamond, because he plays fullback too, and check him out. The big man stumbling. Get off of me, kid. You can't tackle me either. It took almost the entire team to bring this kid down. 25-yard run right there. And again, that would lead to this. Jack Garrard is going to drop back to pass, and he's going to find his receiver over the middle for a nice little touchdown right there.
Nice.
And they will take the lead. The Bruins will take the lead right there, and the Bruins would also go on to win this football game. Yeah, final score on the homecoming, 24-14. Madison St. Joe getting the victory.
Joe, you make me look so good. How about a battle for Highway 43? Pelahatchie making the 16-mile trek to face Pisgah. First quarter, Pisgah's Don Ragsdale takes the handoff up the middle. They got more than TJ out there at Pisgah, folks. Still in the first quarter, Pisgah facing 4th and short. Mr. Ragsdale once again up the middle for a big first down. Pelahatchie gets the ball now. This is Javius Purvis. He misses the handle. Don Ragsdale comes up with the loose ball. I told you, they got more than TJ McGinnis. That would set up a Hayden Miller 25-yard field goal right through the upright. Special teams getting love. Pisgah up 15-0. Pelahatchie trying to get it done. Jalen Hurst for a 30-yard gain. The Chiefs trying to make something happen, and a couple of plays later, make something happen a little bit more, I guess. Pelahatchie's Cameron Padgett takes the handoff for a gain, about 10 yards for a first down, but Pisgah gets the bragging rights. She's a pro. Okay. She got up. She's fine. 43-19, the final. She might need to check out this next story.
Yeah, exactly. In case you missed it a few weeks ago, you know, Ray got a chance to test out the new cryotherapy machine over there at Madison Healthplex.
So let's all enjoy watching me chill while we all get smarter at the same time. Hey folks, we're here at the Madison Healthplex with Brittany. She's going to break down how the cryotherapy machine works. It is pretty cool.
So right now, Ray, we are going to do the pre-cool. So you're going to do 3 minutes of level 3, So we're going to do 3 minutes, level 3, pre-cool, and right now it's pre-cooling until -30.
Obviously, this is totally different than an ice bath, but that's what we used to do when I was coming up. You play sports, and after you were done, you sit in the ice bath for 15 minutes. So 3 minutes.
Step up in there.
All right.
Doing great. So pre-cool for level 3.
Here's a question. After like 2 minutes, can we abort if I just I can't do this anymore?
So I'm going back. 3 minutes, level 3, starting now.
No way am I going to make it 3 minutes.
Done.
Oh, man.
Perfect. All right, so walk through your head.
All right.
And I'm going to give your robe back.
Brother, that is the coldest thing I've ever experienced.
The Madison HealthPlex Performance Center is Central Mississippi's premier personal fitness and sports performance training facility. To learn more, visit healthplexperformance.com or call 601-856-7757 for a personal tour.
All right, folks, no time to fade now. Hang in there with me. We still got more highlights from you from Ridgeland High, so you keep it locked right here on Blitz 16. Welcome back, folks. We want you to vote for the Player of the Week. The finalists announced Sunday at 5:30 p.m. in the Sportscast. Voting opens immediately afterwards, closes Wednesday at noon. You can vote on the web at bankplus.net or by calling 601-923-1986. Got a score correction for you. Pearl defeated Terry tonight 49-33, not 49-13. Got to get a Bulldog some love and fighting back in that one. Now for some highlights.
Exactly. We're going to head out to Ridgeland now. You know, Ridgeland 2-5 this season, but those 2 wins came in regional play hosting Grenada tonight. So let's show you the action. Ridgeland's J.P. Elkins deciding to pass the ball. Can't find anybody. Takes it on his own, makes something happen, and he scores a touchdown. A pretty good way of improvising it. 20-15, Grenada with the lead after that. A little bit later, Lincoln Boston getting the interception for Ridgeland. Right there, ending a Grenada drive. And then a little bit later after that, you see Grenada with the ball again, and they're going to kick a field goal and make it 23-15. And you know what? That field goal was so good, might as well show it 2 times.
It was so good, we got to feature the special teams in this one.
Exactly.
Boom.
Hey, same score, though, 23-15. Hey, later, Jaquarius Bell is going to pass to Tyrus Black for the touchdown, 29-15. Grenada with the lead, and Grenada will go on to win this game by the final score of 30-22 over Richland.
And back to the capital city, Wingfield hosting the defending 5A champs of Laurel. First quarter, Golden Tornadoes at work. The dynamic duo that is Keon Howard to tight end Octavius Cooley. The big man falls near the goal line because he's big and he's close. And that will lead to this. Dante Robinson, come on down with a short touchdown plunge. Laurel strikes first. Wingfield's got some ball players, though, folks. Fabian Sanders is one of them. He's really good, man. He's going to connect with wideout Robert Washington, and Washington is all about the yak. However, they did not get any points out of that drive, and that's going to hurt them because in the end, Laurel is going to win big tonight, 63-14. And you stay with us because the high-five plays are coming up after the break.
Blitz 16, brought to you by Sonic.
These wings are pretty great.
Yeah.
Huh? What is that?
Oh, it's a wing ring.
What's a wing ring?
I ask it what kind of wings I should have, and it tells me. Today it said honey barbecue.
I want to ask it a question.
Oh, you know what? I got like 2% battery on this thing.
Come on, let me just...
Yeah, I wish I could.
You have battery in a ring?
Yeah, it's like 8 gigs.
That's 2 different things. One is memory and one's battery. Though.
Cool. All I know is like, no, you can't use it.
Good luck choosing 100% all-white meat boneless chicken wings in 6 delicious flavors. Or buy one, get one free every Monday night. This is how you Sonic.
Set. Hey.
You know, most folks say you have to know your opponent. Well, sure, but I think it's more important to know who you're playing with.
Hey, come here. All right, we're going to change things up.
Learn from each other. Figure out what works. Then build a game plan around your strengths.
What?
Touchdown! Oh, yeah, it counts. Those 2. Those 2.
It's game time.
At Volkswagen Jackson, a winning lineup's in play every day.
Dad.
Family owned and operated, our prices will get you in the game, but our customer service will win. Shop our huge selection to find your winning drive today. From sales, parts, even our service department, Volkswagen Jackson was built on teamwork. Isn't it time you put our team to work for you? Shop us online anytime, then stop by and see for yourself why we say Volkswagen Jackson.
Making it easy.
Elect me, Charles Graham, as your next Secretary of State. I am well qualified and willing to serve. State government is broken and corrupt. I will end the backroom special interest dealings. On November 3rd, let's elect Charles Graham. I will serve Mississippi, not just a privileged few.
The brand new 16 WAPT weather app. Download it free today.
Time for the high five plays. I'll start us off. Number 5, Tri-County Academy hosting Benton Academy. The Raiders, White Street, anything but ground bound. He hits the Y button, breaks the tackle, but his team loses to Tri-County Academy tonight, 26-25.
All right, number 4, South Jackson Field in Forest Hill. Quarterback Tavis Smith clears for liftoff. He finds his wide out, DeMonte Griffin, and he has the need for speed, making defensive coordinators wake up in cold sweats, and he scores a touchdown. Forest Hill gets the win.
Number 3, Clinton hosting Murrah. The Mustangs, Jamario Dixon is going to make a shoestring catch on 4th and long, and he's got speed. But, again, his team falls to Clinton tonight, 44-20.
Number 2, back to Ray's alma mater, and the big dogs know how to ball on Blitz 16. This is the field goal kicker, Eric Diamond. Actually, that's not the field goal kicker, Eric Diamond. It's another guy. A touchdown pass right there, but we had Eric Diamond who scored a big touchdown and ran over about 15 guys.
And number 1, Tri-County Academy hosting Benton Academy. A screen pass to Jacob Sones. Jacob Sones stands for touchdown. And, yeah, those guys of TCA, they hang on to win 26-25. And before we let you go, folks, we want to show you this video from Copiah Academy's win tonight. You remember they lost Mr. Jay Holloway to a car accident a couple of weeks ago. Well, they started the game with only 10 players on offense. Classy move. We're still thinking about you out there at Copiah Academy, folks. That's a wrap on Week 8. You guys have a great night. We love you as always. Until then, see you.